The setting sun bleeds into the Caribbean, casting long, dancing shadows across the lush, green hills of Haiti. The air, thick with the scent of frangipani and wood smoke, begins to hum with a different energy as day gives way to night. In a small, earthen courtyard, the steady, hypnotic rhythm of a drum begins to pulse, a sound as ancient as the island itself. This is not the prelude to a tourist spectacle. It is the heartbeat of a spiritual practice deeply woven into the fabric of a nation's soul. This is the real voodoo, a world away from the Hollywood caricatures of zombies and pins and dolls, a profound and complex faith waiting to be understood. To step into the world of Haitian voodoo is to step into a story of resilience, a spiritual tapestry born from the unimaginable suffering of the transatlantic slave trade. Uprooted from their diverse West African homelands, Dahomey, Congo, Yorubaland, the enslaved Africans brought with them their rich cosmologies, their gods, and their sacred rhythms. Under the brutal oppression of French colonial rule, these traditions could not be practiced openly. To preserve their faith, they performed a brilliant act of spiritual syncretism, cloaking their African spirits, the Loa, in the imagery of Catholic saints. The powerful warrior spirit Ogufiri became Saint James the Greater. The maternal and loving Urzuli Frida was identified with the Mater Dolorosa. This was not a loss of identity, but a cunning survival mechanism, a secret language of the soul that allowed a people to keep their gods alive. At the very core of Vodou is a simple, beautiful concept: connection. It is a religion that seeks to bridge the gap between the visible world of the living, Grange, and the invisible world of the spirits, Jinin. There is one supreme god, Bondi, from the French bon Dieu, meaning good God, but Bondi is distant, a cosmic creator who does not intervene in daily affairs. Instead, practitioners build relationships with the Loa, the intermediary spirits who govern every aspect of human life in the natural world. There is a law for love, for justice, for healing, for agriculture, for the sea. Serving the law is not about worship from a distance. It is about forming reciprocal, familial bonds through prayer, song, and ceremony. The ultimate expression of this connection is the sacred ritual, where the drumming, singing, and dancing reach a fever pitch, inviting the law to descend, to ride their devotees, offering guidance, healing, and blessing directly to the community. The most misunderstood figure in this spiritual drama is the Vodou priest. The Houngan, priest, or Mambo, priestess, is not a sinister sorcerer but a pillar of the community, a healer, a counselor, and a master of ritual. Their initiation is a long, arduous process of learning, a passing down of secret knowledge from teacher to student. They learn the complex pantheon of hundreds of Loa, their favorite colors, foods, and songs. They become masters of herbal medicine, using Haiti's rich biodiversity to create remedies for physical and spiritual ailments. They are historians, keeping the stories and lineages alive. And yes, they are ritual specialists who know how to call the spirits and maintain the balance between the human world and the spiritual one. Their secrets are not dark spells, but sacred knowledge earned through devotion and discipline, used to serve their people. Perhaps the most potent symbol of this service is the creation of the Paquet Congo, a sacred power object. Far from the infamous voodoo doll of pop culture, this intricate assemblage of herbs, roots, stones, and other materials is a carefully crafted vessel for spiritual energy, consecrated over days to attract a specific Loa for protection or healing. It is a testament to the Houngan's deep knowledge of the natural and spiritual worlds, a tool for harnessing positive forces. Similarly, the concept of the zombie finds its roots not in horror, but in a profound historical trauma. Some anthropologists suggest the idea emerged from the horrific, trance-like state of enslaved people on the brutal sugar plantations, the living dead, stripped of their spirit and autonomy. It was a metaphor for their reality long before it became a monster movie trope. To witness a real Vodou ceremony is to experience a burst of overwhelming life. The community gathers as the drums, the tambour, begin to speak their ancient language. The songs, call and response melodies passed down through generations, rise into the night air. Dancers move in circular patterns, their feet connecting with the earth, building energy. This is not chaos. It is a highly structured invocation. And then it happens. A devotee's movements become more pronounced. Their eyes may roll back, their body shudders and becomes controlled by a new presence. A Lwa has arrived. They may speak in ancient tongues, offer advice, heal the sick, or simply dance with the joyful abandon of the spirit they embody. It is a moment of pure, unfiltered connection, a divine embrace that reinforces the community's bonds and reaffirms that they are never, ever alone. The real secret of Haiti's priests is not one of dark magic, but of luminous spirit. It is the secret of a faith that helped a people not only survive history's darkest chapters, but also find within it a source of immense strength, community, and identity. Vodou was the spiritual engine of the Haitian Revolution, the only successful slave revolt that led to the founding of a new nation. It is a religion that celebrates life in all its complexity, that finds the sacred in the everyday, and that teaches that the divine is not a faraway judge, but a close companion ready to dance with you, if only you know how to ask. The next time you hear the beat of a drum, remember the deep, resilient heart it pulses for, and look beyond the myths to the profound human truth at the core of Haiti's living faith.